welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for your kindness and understanding last week for me taking the week off. It was definitely much needed. I've just been pushing and pushing and pushing and going and going and going the past, really this whole year, but especially this past month and a half, and I was kind of reaching the end of the line there and needed some time off. I just couldn't put my 100% into everything that I was doing, and so definitely needed a break this week from making videos, or this last week from making videos. So I am happy to be back making one last studio vlog for the year of 2021. Oh my goodness, this has been a crazy year. I'm just gonna be a little chatty for a second, but oh my gosh, if I think back on all of the things that I did this year, I wouldn't have believed it if I saw that a year ago. There are so many things that I've accomplished, and I don't want to sound boastful, but I normally don't acknowledge, I think is the word that I want, acknowledge the accomplishments that I have done and have made, and I feel like I sell myself short a lot of the time, and I think there is a healthy and humble way of acknowledging the things that you have done and celebrating them and being excited about them and being proud of yourself. And I am proud of myself. There were some really slow moments and really hard moments this year in terms of trying to make art full-time, and I'm obviously still not there yet. If you don't know, I currently have a part-time day job that I do to pay the bills while I work on building this business and hopefully making it my full-time job. But anyway, you guys are a huge part of me feeling proud and accomplished this year. I've made more videos than I have ever done in my life this year, almost consistently posting once a week, give or take a few weeks actually. I've been able to post a video every week, plus a couple extra videos, so that's a huge accomplishment. Hitting over 10,000 followers on Instagram, hitting over 1,000, almost 2,000 subscribers here on YouTube, illustrating a children's book, successfully hitting off a Kickstarter campaign. I've made the most money I've ever made on my online shop. Just so many goals were hit and exceeded from when I was dreaming last December. So I did just quickly want to say a huge thank you to those who have stuck with me and have followed me along on this wonderful journey and dream of mine, and I cannot wait to see what happens next year. I have my fingers crossed for becoming full-time next year, but it is a lofty goal, but I am going to strive for it nonetheless. But anyway, welcome. It is Friday evening. It is the December 17th, so we've got one more week until Christmas. I've just been doing so many things this month that I haven't really been able to do anything Christmassy, and this weekend I have a lot of fun things planned, as well as next week being the week before Christmas we'll be doing lots of fun Christmassy things. So this evening I am putting on a holiday movie and wrapping all of the gifts that I have for my friends and family. This is something I look forward to every single year, is wrapping presents. It's one of my favorite things in the world, almost as much as giving the gift and seeing their face when they open it. I love wrapping it. It's just so special, and you can make it so personal. So I'm excited to sit down, get cozy. I've lit candles, got all of the fairy lights on, and I'm going to watch The Holiday, which I just discovered last year. I can't believe I've never seen that movie before. Well, before last year, but it is definitely a new favorite. So I'm going to pop that on the TV and start wrapping presents. And then that'll probably be it for tonight. But there are some fun things happening this weekend, but I will chat to you about them more tomorrow morning. So let's get to wrapping some presents. welcome to Sunday. I figured that I would just sit here and do my makeup for the day while we chat for a little bit. So yesterday, as you saw, I packaged up some of the last remaining orders from my shop. We dropped that off at the post office, and then let's see, what else did we do yesterday? I had filmed making these little DIY pinecone bird feeders that you would have seen already in my Christmas DIYs video that I posted earlier this week. And then Jake and I went to Value Village and I found a couple of things which you would have saw. And then we had dinner and hung out, and that was basically yesterday. But today is going to be a fun day. My friend Morgan is going to come pick me up at 12, and we are going to do something fun and exciting. It's a surprise. I don't know what it is, but I'm excited nonetheless. And so I'm going to get ready for that. And then when she drops me off later this evening, Jake and I are going to get ready to go to Zoo Lights, which here in Portland they decorate the entire Oregon Zoo with Christmas lights, and you are able to walk through the whole zoo at nighttime, and you get to see all the fun zoo themed and inspired Christmas lights all over. So that should be really fun, except for the fact that it's probably going to be pouring rain. It's kind of hard to plan when to buy tickets because they do sell out, especially with COVID season. They limit tickets, so you kind of just have to pick and choose and hope that you kind of get a nice evening without rain. But I'm expecting that it's gonna be pouring, so well, what you gonna do? But that's the plan for today. I'm very excited. I most definitely will film parts of Zoo Lights this evening so you can see some of that. So but I probably won't film, well, we'll see. I may film part of the outing with Morgan, but I'm not sure if I will or not. But anyway, I did want to say or mention that my first market went really well. That was, I guess for you, 2 weekends ago. For me, last weekend. It was a 3-day Christmas craft market called Crafty Wonderland here in Portland, and it was my first ever market that I'd been accepted to, and my first ever market experience. It was really fun. I learned a lot. It was super exhausting and draining as well. As an introvert, all of that people interaction was a lot, but I had so much help. My mom came down and helped me, Morgan helped me, and my husband helped a lot as well. So it went as smooth as possible for my first ever market. It was way more successful than I would have imagined. Definitely exceeded my goals and expectations, though my expectations were quite low because I didn't want to disappoint myself. But I thought that I would insert some clips that I filmed from the setting up and the final product of my booth. So I'll let you look at that as I finish doing my makeup. is done. I hope you enjoyed looking at a couple of those clips from the market, and could kind of get the feeling and vibe of the whole weekend. Anyway, I am going to finish up a little bit of work and a couple of household chores before Morgan arrives, and then I'll take you along with whatever I can, but I will see you when I see you next. All right.